What's going on, guys? Welcome to today's video. Today's video is going to be on sadness. Understand that sadness is an emotion, and emotions are feelings. And feelings come and go. So realizing that sadness is an emotion and it's a feeling, realize that you have complete control over your feelings. No matter how much you realize this or not, how much you believe this or not, you have complete control over your feelings. So we're talking about sadness. That's a very low one. It's a very low state of being, to be sad. Well, I would say to first acknowledge what you're sad about. Acknowledge it, bring it to the light. Pull it forward. Call it, write it down, write what you're sad about. It could be multiple things. Write them down. And then when you do write them down, when you do acknowledge what you're sad about, because you have to face it. If you don't face it, you'll forever be sad. You'll forever, even if you push it away for a certain period of time, if you don't acknowledge it, it'll just come back to you. Whether you realize it's that or not, it'll come back to you, and you're like, why am I sad? Why? That's why, because you haven't acknowledged it. Okay. So after you acknowledge it, understand that it's a part of your life. Understand that it's needed. Understand that it's there for a reason. There's a reason that this thing that brought you sadness has trickled into your life. There's a reason that it's there. Understand that you control your world. You control your emotions. You are in complete control. It's an illusion that you're not. The illusion is that the world is outside first, then inside. But it's inside, peace and harmony, then it's what's on the outside. You have to be whole yourself first. So we're talking about sadness. We're talking about great sadness. That's a low vibration. It's a state of low being. If you're sitting in sadness, you're sitting in despair, grief, all of these things that that are illusions, that are self-inflicted. So we recognize that these are self-inflicted, and we work to better our mental. We work to promote a happier surrounding for ourselves. So we've already acknowledged, we've already accepted. Now we move on. Now we trample over what made us sad. We spit on it, in a sense. We look at it in disgust, because we're not really disgust, because it makes us a better person. Whatever we go through makes us better. It's all for our betterment. But we don't look at it in a way of sadness anymore, though. We don't be sad. We're not sad anymore when we think of these things. We're smiling, because we realize, like, yes, I needed this to grow, or yes, this needed to happen. There's something I learned. There's something that evolved me from the situation. Sadness is a very, just like all emotions are strong emotions. But you have to realize, you have to understand that it's all from the inside out. Hold on, plane break. You probably can't hear the plane. Anyways, we have to understand that we are in total control, and we understand that this realm, this world, does not want us to believe that we're in total control. It wants us to look outside of ourselves for happiness, for joy, for whatever. And in doing this, and looking outside of yourself for gratitude, you leave an emptiness that's there without the outside world, and that's when the sadness can creep in, and the fear and anxiety and all these emotions, also from pushing away things that you should have acknowledged. Also, that, that comes from that. But basically, like, you want to, the topic of the day was sadness. The topic was sadness. It was, yeah. I'm just here to let you know that you don't have to be sad, that you have total control, that it's your world, it's your universe. You have total, complete control. Whether you believe it or not, I'm not here to make you believe. I'm here to inform that you are in control of your emotions, your day, your night, your existence. You are in control. And it only until you believe this and you decide to grab the reins is when you will start seeing the wonders. You will stop experiencing this said sadness. You won't let that word hold any grip on your life. You won't let fear hold grip on your life. You will lose the meaning of these words. You will understand that these are nothing but words that don't hold any energy unless you give them energy. You will come to understand this once you realize that this is your world. This is your existence. This is your life. The world comes from the inside out, not the opposite. And but worldly things will get you to look outside of yourself for something that could fill you, that could fill you up. Like for instance, they'll say, you don't need to be walking, you need to be in a new car. That's something they would say. And it will get you to think that you're missing a car when in reality, there's nothing wrong with walking. It's natural to walk. Things like that. Or they'll get you to say, you need this new pair of jeans to look better. Stuff like that. And so when you are reaching outside of yourself for happiness, for joy, genuine compassion, all these things, then sadness can creep in. Which I already said, anxiety, fear, all these things can creep in because you're giving them an outlet. Because when you say, well, I want a car, so now it's, I don't have the car, so now I'm sad. And I'm not going to be happy until I get the car. That's things like that. But it's more than sadness, bro. It's every emotion in the book. Every emotion is just a word. You give the word energy. You give it meaning. Much like you give your friends thoughts about you. You give everything meaning. You are the meaning of everything. You understand? Without you, if you're not here, nothing's here. If you weren't watching this video would not be, it wouldn't exist in your world. But since you're watching it, now I do exist. Now my words do exist. My thoughts do exist in your world, But it's because of you. It's not because of me. It's because of you. Because I'm just recording on a camera, on an EOS Canon M50. I don't know where this video is going. I just post it on YouTube and let whoever, grab it. But understand that this is your world. That it's your universe. And that you shouldn't let things like sadness, fear, anxiety, you shouldn't let these things, oh my shit hot as fuck. Yeah, you shouldn't let these things grip you. You shouldn't let these things have any grip on your life. There's no need to. And it's not a race. It's not like you can just decide, hey, today I'm going to change my mindset and I'm going to be more like this guy who doesn't have any fears. Or this guy who sees the world as his world. You can't do that. You have to work towards it, You have to gradually get there. But just making the conscious decision that I'm going to change, that I'm going to stop living for the outside world, that's enough in itself. That's progress. So recognize your progress. Pat yourself on the back. But yeah. Sadness. That was the word of the day. Sadness, and I think I pretty much summed it up. Yeah, man. I wrote an ebook. I got ebooks. I got multiple now. Link in the description. Go check them out. Go join my Discord. Drop if you make poetry. If you make poetry, go join my Discord. Drop your poetry in the comments. Drop your poetry in my Discord. I have a whole channel on there for just poetry where we just share we just share poems with each other, because you need to express yourself and share it and relate it to the world. So yeah, go do that. yeah, really just I want y'all to go buy my ebooks for real. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.